Part 4. The Rebellion of Absalom. David's son tries to take the throne after the tragic events involving David and Bathsheba. Troubles slowly began to grow inside the royal family of Israel. One of David's sons would soon rise against him. His name was Absalom. Absalom was famous throughout Israel for his extraordinary beauty. His long hair and royal appearance made him admired by many. People whispered in the streets of Jerusalem, "There is no prince as handsome as Absalom." But inside his heart, Absalom carried anger and ambition. He believed he deserved the throne. Absalom began a clever plan. Every morning he stood near the city gate where people came to seek justice from the king. When citizens arrived, Absalom greeted them kindly. "What town are you from?" The people answered. Then Absalom would sigh, "Your case is good, but the king has no one to listen to you." Then he would say quietly, "If only I were judge in the land, I would make sure everyone received justice." Slowly, the people began to admire him. The Bible says Absalom stole the hearts of the people of Israel. After 4 years, Absalom traveled to the city of Hebron. There he secretly gathered supporters. Suddenly, messengers spread the news across the land. Messengers shouted, "Absalom has been crowned king." The rebellion had begun. When the news reached King David, the palace fell into panic. David knew Absalom's army was growing quickly. To avoid bloodshed in Jerusalem, David made a painful decision. He left the city with his loyal followers. As they crossed the valley outside Jerusalem, David walked barefoot with tears in his eyes. The once powerful king was now fleeing from his own son. Israel was now divided. One side supported David, the other followed Absalom. Advisors, soldiers, and families were forced to choose sides. Meanwhile, Absalom entered Jerusalem and sat on the throne of his father. For a moment, it seemed his rebellion had succeeded. Finally, the two armies met in the forest of Ephraim. The battle was fierce. David's commanders led the loyal army against Absalom's forces. Before the battle began, David gave a special command: "Be gentle with the young man Absalom for my sake." Even though Absalom had betrayed him, David still loved his son. During the battle, Absalom rode through the forest on a mule. As he passed under a large tree, his long hair became caught in the branches. The mule kept running. Absalom was left hanging helplessly in the air. A soldier saw him and reported it to the commander, Joab. Joab knew the rebellion must end. He struck Absalom down. The prince who tried to take the throne was dead. When David heard the news, he was devastated. He cried out loudly, "Oh, my son Absalom! My son Absalom! If only I had died instead of you!" Though David regained his throne, his heart was broken. The rebellion had ended, but the sorrow of a father remained forever. Ambition and betrayal can destroy families and kingdoms. Even in victory, David learned that power means little compared to the love of a child.